So this is my 2013 Ford F150 that I recently rebuilt. I have a full rebuild series that's currently in the process of coming out. We also have the lift kit that we installed as well. That video is coming soon as well. But this is pretty much the finished product of the rebuild right here, including the lift kit. And now we're gonna start installing some aftermarket parts. So right here we got a box from Boost Auto. They're a company based out of Illinois, and they are a leading manufacturer of tow mirrors and other truck accessories. And they reached out to me and sent me a pair of tow mirrors. So we'll go ahead and open this. And I did already unbox this not too long ago because I was excited to see what it looks like. Go ahead and unbox this for you guys. Got a actual sticker here. And here is the mirror. This is the driver's side. It's awesome. It's way bigger than the stock ones. I did opt for the running lights with the sequential switchbacks. There's also some other options like heated mirrors. The upper and lower are heated. I pretty much spec'd this thing out. You can get this upper part here where it's a paintable surface. I just opted for the standard textured black. That way I wouldn't have to paint it right away, but eventually I might go ahead and pull these off and paint them. Pretty cool. They extend and they are foldable as well. These aren't your cheap Chinese ones. They do run for a pretty penny. I think these ones were spec'd out to be about $700. Another option is these have the bright floodlights, I think is what they call them. I'm not exactly sure, but these are the bright ones. You can get a dimmer option as well, but these ones are gonna be brighter than stock. And it just bolts up just like the stock ones, set of hardware as well. And the connector right here, this one is stock. This one right here that has the blue wire is actually for the daytime running light. So this will turn on with these lights, and these ones separate from the like turn signals or whatever. So it comes with its own wire here, and you'll have to wire this in. I'll get to that in a second, but I actually found a hack on how to simplify that. It comes with some fuses and other things like that. But this is the driver's side. Let's go and see what it looks like. You can see it's way bigger than stock. It already sticks out like another 2-3 inches from stock. And it also extends as well, which is gonna be awesome. Come around here to show the actual mirror. You see the mirror size is actually quite a bit bigger as well. You're just gonna be able to see, like, we'll line it up with the G35 with this mirror to where I'm actually sitting in, and we'll show like how much we can actually see. I think that'll be a good test to see like how far we can see behind us. But anyways, thank you Boost Auto for sending these out. These are awesome. Thank you Josh as well for hooking me up. And right now I think we're gonna go ahead and pull the stock ones off and get to wiring these up. Now I'm gonna close the door. This is gonna be at the stock mirrors. I'm just gonna sit like where I would normally. And let's look over here. Don't mind him, but you can see the G35 just barely. I'm just like tilting it to where I would actually be looking through. And that's pretty much all I can see right there. And we're on a 6-inch lift kit, which really I think it's like a 7.5 because the rough country shocks that I have are a little bit bigger. Yeah, this is pretty much what I see when I'm looking out my rearview mirror. I can't even see the bottom part of the G35 at all. This is what it would be like if I was leaning up. But yeah, just sitting back like this, that's pretty much all that I see. You can see it fully in this little mirror right here, but that's kind of hard to see. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take off the door panel here. Pretty much all you need is a 1/4-inch ratchet with a 10, 8, and a 6, and that should be it for this. And just like a little pry tool to get some of these little plastic clips and stuff off here. So I can go ahead and pry this piece off here. There we go. No broken clips. And we got I think that's an 8mm right there. That little square, you come in on the side, it just pops off like that. And that is another 8mm. So we'll grab the 8 and our 1/4-inch ratchet. All right, and there's that bolt. And need an extension for that second one. Just gonna use my impact for the rest of these. It's a little faster. There's that. Now we need our 6mm, and there's just 2 on the bottom. One right here, 6mm, and then one right there, 6mm. And that should be it for this. And there's gonna be some clips and stuff on the back side, it just lifts up. I've done this about 30 different times. And I rebuilt this door. Just presses in. There we go. And it just slides up like that. Okay, you just pinch this, pull it down. Same deal for all of these. It's actually easier if you pop out this whole switch up here, but I'm just going to disconnect them because I know where they go. And this last one's a little difficult to get out, so I just pop this off. It just unclips. It's probably the best way to do it anyways. It's still not going. There we go. Now the door panel is free. Set that to the side. And we got some 10 millimeters here for the wiring. And just pull this plastic thing off. Now we'll go ahead and undo the wiring here, just one connector. And we got our 10 millimeters. That's not 10 millimeters. That's something a little bigger. You don't got a mic, son.
Damn it.
Okay, it's actually 11. That's pretty weird, but that's what it is. It's a Ford thing.
China made.
Probably. But not these new tow mirrors. They're made in America.
Yeah, Illinois.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Hold on, let me go on this side.
Yeah, I want to go on. I'll set this up.
Held up on. There we go. Okay. Now put this aside. Actually, let's compare them side by side. Way freaking bigger.
I got kind of a cool shot. Look at this.
Oh yeah, dude. That thing looks like a giant. All the wiring goes in. Got an assistant.
A very handsome looking assistant. The Boost Auto, if you're all looking for a model, hey, hit for you.
All right, let's see what these look like.
Holy shit.
Are they cool? Dang, they fit good. They fit real nice. Look better than OEM.
Dang, they fit good. They fit real nice.
Let's look at it from the side. Dude, yeah, they look giant. It makes the truck look so big. With the flares, it just really lines up good with the whole truck. I almost need like more offset wheels now to kind of match it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, the stock ones just look really small on this truck.
Or like put spacers on them or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks.
Let's go ahead and pull.
Soft ones, actually. Okay, I low-key have my doubts about it, but they actually look pretty good.
With them being like too big or whatever?
Yeah, I was afraid they were gonna look giant.
Yeah, I think the flares, especially being the same kind of textured black, really makes these pop. Sticking out?
Yeah.
All right, here, you film it. That's crazy. I probably won't run them like that because they already stick out really far. If I'm towing, I'll definitely stick them out. Because
I actually like to look over.
Yeah, because I do. This is my work truck. I know I've said that before, and I tow a lot of cars with it. So these are actually a perfect mod for that. And when I am towing, we got a 20-foot trailer, so these will be perfect size for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this part plugged in so I can adjust the mirror. Should allow me to adjust everything. I won't be able to run the daytime running lights, but I think we'll be able to test out the blinkers and everything. Let's see. Oh, I think the key's got to be in.
Dang, that looks really good.
Dude, yeah.
Look at that.
That's some high quality LEDs. I can't wait till I get the daytime running light going. So the daytime running lights aren't running right now because I've pulled the fuse. Yeah, another thing, look at over here. Look at this one. Yeah, dude, those look good. Those mirrors look really cool. They look really high quality, especially the LED. Like it's not as smooth. Like if you slow that down on the left, it doesn't seem to be as smooth for some reason. But when you look at this, it goes really smooth. And it's cool because it wraps all the way around the mirror. It doesn't just show the front. So yeah, I think even when you're, you probably can't see it from the front.
Oh, I like that little
yeah.
deal at the end. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think that's because when you're driving in the left lane right here, you can see it.
Yeah.
So if you're on the side, you'll be able to see those lights.
Yeah.
Because they flash like at an angle right here. So it's perfect.
Oh, let me get a shot from this side.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is kind of where you'd be if you're driving beside it, like on the highway or something.
I bet that's gonna be really bright at night too.
That's the easy part, taking everything off, putting the mirrors back in, putting everything back together. That's the easy part. The hard part is wiring in this wire. So this wire plugs into the daytime running lights. It's the other connector here. Now, not all the mirrors are optioned with this. If I wanted to, I don't have to plug this in, but I'm going to because I really want to see what it looks like and I think it's cool. And I opted for these mirrors to have this option. It's a little bit extra, but I think it'll be worth it. But this will plug in like this, and you'll actually have to run this inside the door here through this grommet that goes into the door. On some F150s, I think the lower option ones that don't have the heated mirrors, just like all the other accessories in here, it'll just be like a push through grommet, so it'll be a lot easier to install this. But this actually has its own like connector right here, so we'll have to do some cutting and some drilling. And I think on Boost Auto's installations, they want you to route this through here, drill a hole through here, and route it like this. I'm gonna try to find a different option because I don't really want this blue wire running across right here. I might try to like drill something in here, maybe put some electrical tape on this so it's like black, so it's less visible. And then you run this all the way up to the daytime running lights for the headlights. Now I actually found a hack to where I don't have to do this, and I'll go ahead and show you guys that. So on the passenger side, there is actually a fuse box back here, and I'll show you that. Here's the fuse box. This is for the BCM, and this is for a 2013. On like 2010, I have a 2010 as well. It's a little bit different, so you're gonna have to figure out which one is your parking lights, because the parking lights and daytime running lights run off the same fuse, and that is this one right up here. It's a 15 amp fuse. I've already pulled it out. That's why they weren't running, and it's actually a mini fuse. Looks like this. And I was able to find this piece on AutoZone, and it is a mini fuse adapter. I can't exactly remember what it's called, but this will be able to plug in right up in here, and we'll be able to get, it has a 10 amp fuse in there right now. I might try to find a 15 if this one pops or something. And then after that, we just run our two leads from right here, and we just have to run them underneath the dash instead of running them all the way to the headlights and splicing anything. With this method, you shouldn't have to splice any wiring. It should be a little bit cleaner of a install. And then also you won't void your warranty or whatever. Nobody is gonna see a cut wire or anything. Not like these trucks are still in warranty, but let's say you are ordering mirrors from Boost Auto, I would suggest doing that. So I get this blue wire connected. I got it routed up with some electrical tape, just following the stock lines here. And now I got plenty of line here. So now we're gonna go ahead and unclip this connector. It's kind of difficult, but you gotta get the door like perfectly like that. And I'll try to pop this back just a little bit. This is gonna be the difficult part of this. Pull it out like that, and you need to get it routed inside of here. And I think what I'm going to do, because like I mentioned, they want you to route this obviously in here and then poke a hole through here and then route it around here, which That'll work, but like I said, I don't really want to show a blue wire right here, so I'm actually like drill a hole. People have drilled holes right in here.
Oh, look at the metallics in that.
Yeah, you can actually see it right there. Looks pretty good. We need to tape something sharp right here to poke it through. Kind of at the bottom here. Getting good views?
Oh yeah.
Try to make it through that. First gotta tape this paper clip on here so we can thread it through the grommet. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Now that's through. I'm gonna tape all this up so it looks nice, even though you'll never see it. But whenever I pull this cover off, I'll see it. So make sure it looks nice for me. All right. Now let's go back to where it was. Thread this in first. And we did disconnect the battery just in case you arc something. It's always a good idea to do that. We're doing electrical stuff. There's a grommet in here too. We gotta make sure we seat it. All right, cool. So that's that. This will plug in like that, and I'll have this running about right there. So need to drill a hole right in there, but before we do that, because the cover is gonna have to come off so we can see where to route everything. So this piece right here needs to come off. Gotta be kind of careful with it. Oh, that's tough. There we go. These always seem to break. There we go. That sounded good.
That didn't.
I think it's good actually. Yeah, that one's good. That didn't sound good, but it's good. I think we're good. Oh shit, that one broke. Right there, but that's part of it. Now, this piece should come off somehow. Go back some of this weather stripping. There's that. And let's see what we can see back here. And the parking brake's right in the way. Perfect. I think you see this right here. That's what we're working with. I'll zoom out just a little bit. This grommet right here, I think I might pull that back just a little bit. See what I can do about routing that wire through. I got this right angle drill bit. If you don't have one of these, I would just suggest doing what they do, routing the wire across. This is gonna be kind of an experiment here because I've only seen one person that's done this. So hopefully I don't accidentally splice into any wires here, but I'm gonna go ahead and wing it. I think we'll be just fine.
Zap.
Oh, the bit is hot. Okay, let's see if I can route this through. Okay, it's going. I don't know where it is, but it is somewhere. All right, I think I got it. Kind of had to finagle my fingers in there and get it, but I got it. Got it through that little hole there. Now I can open this thing back up and reconnect it. This is always the hardest connector to get on because touches the door. I might have to take this door off. Oh my gosh, there we go. Holy crap.
All right, I'll take it back off. I got none of that on film.
Damn it. All right, I'm gonna take it back off again. I'm joking, I'm not doing that. You pretty much have to slide it on with this lever being all the way down and then push it up, which requires you to like close this door 90% of the way. But I think this is gonna be pretty clean. You won't even notice it. I could throw some electrical tape on there, but I mean, who's gonna see a little blue thing like that when they open the door?
I will. I'll point it out every time.
Yeah, well, you won't be in this truck anymore. I'm just gonna get the door put back together, make sure all the functions on the mirror work. Put our door latch back on, orientated the right way, and then push it in. We got this connector. That's in, and then these ones, we got the main thing pulled out, so we'll just make sure we keep these through this hole here before we go ahead and close it down. And then it's just a matter of making sure everything's pressed on there before you slide it down, because when you slide it down, it locks it. Looks good, so I think it went. This back in, and this back in. Press it back down. And now we just need to make sure everything works. Oh, we need to reconnect the battery. And then another thing we just noticed is how bright this light is. You can see it's like, we got the lights on, so it's kind of hard to tell, but you can just look at my hands on this side, like how far down it goes. Super bright. Now we'll come on this side. And I do have aftermarket ones on this side. The original ones were halogen, and you can just see it's still pretty bright. It's brighter than stock, but it's definitely not anywhere close to what the other side is. The other side also has it out farther here. This one's like closer to the door, so you see a bunch of light here, which is kind of weird. You see it doesn't like shine on the door at all. It like actually shines where your feet are gonna be. That seems pretty good. I see a lot of the truck there, but that's okay. Oh yeah, that's cool. You get way more visibility just like looking at this other one. That's pretty sick. Especially down here, this piece being bigger, pretty helpful as well. I think I might tilt it down a little bit more. You still retain the factory mirror adjustments, but you don't retain the folding part, which is fine. I honestly didn't even know that this truck had this until I accidentally pressed it, but I really never use it anyways. So unless say you are going through a drive-through or something, just fold it in, not a big deal. We'll get the rest of the bolts mounted up on this door, and we'll route the wire underneath the dash all the way to this side where that fuse box is. So now comes the fun part of routing that blue wire all the way underneath the dash until we get to this fuse box. You ready, son? Might be kind of impossible, but we'll give it a shot. See if you can see a light.
I cannot see. Oh, I see a light.
Wait, back here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shoot, right there?
Yeah.
You can see it?
Yeah.
Is it a clear path?
I mean, I guess that depends on your version, but yeah, it is.
All right, I'm gonna use this. Try to stick it through. All right, try to shine a light, like you shine a light through the backside.
You see that?
I think I do, maybe. It's like back in here.
Oh.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, sick. All right, grab the blue wire.
Come on.
Here, I'll go ahead and open it. You got the wire?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and throw this fuse tap in, which the fuse is right underneath this little connector, so we'll lift it up just a little bit. And plug that in just like that, fits perfectly. You can close that as well and lock it. And here's our wire. And we'll just shove this in here loosely just so we can test it out. We still got the battery disconnected, so it should be fine. All right, that should be good. Just making decent contact there. It's not crimped or anything, but now we can go ahead and plug the battery back in and test, make sure those lights are working.
Pineapple and black olives do belong on pizza. I'm not real sure why they get such hate. It's the sweet and salty effect, and it's just amazing. But no one else agrees with me. I feel like I need to take this up to a higher up.
When I plug it in, because I want to get the... Oh no, they're probably on, aren't they? Oh, they're on. What the heck is that? Tyler, look at the light.
I got distracted.
What the heck were you even looking at?
I was filming the cooler reservoir.
Oh yeah, that's where the light is. All right. Oh, I probably need to have the key on. You need to turn signal. Why is this not turning on? I think I know what the issue is. All right, come over here. So on this fuse tap, I was looking at this. There's another like slot for it, which I guess you need two of them maybe. So these should connect now. It should say read 0. There we go. And what's this read? So we need 2 fuses. So the reason there's 2 fuse slots here is one is for the original fuse that goes into this spot. So that was supposed to be a 15. All we have is a 10 that's in this size. The other 15 it's a mini fuse, or a low profile mini fuse. So it's like weird. So this is gonna be what we're gonna have to use. Right here is for another fuse for this one. So I think, what was the size fuse that was with the kit? I think it was like a 5 or something. So there's a 3 in there. And it comes with some wire taps and stuff, which we don't need. Oh, I might just throw the 7.5 in here. We do have a 5, but 7.5 should be fine. So that should be good. Now it should work. I'll go ahead and plug it back in. Go ahead and plug this in. There we go. Now they're on. See those bad boys? Now it's all on. Sick. That's pretty clean. It's all going?
Yep.
Let me turn the regular lights on. Still good?
Yep.
Still good?
Yep.
Cool. Now it's just a matter of getting the other side put in. I think that's way cleaner to do it that way, because what we're gonna have to do was go where the foot pedal is, drill a little hole in that grommet here, and run a wire all the way through up here, pull out the headlight, splice in and stuff like that. I don't really like doing that. Put back together with the door panel and all that. And all you see is this little blue wire here, which is like, you barely see it at all. You won't even notice that when you're opening the door. You probably will never open the door like this open.
I'll notice it.
But honestly, it's like, if I was really like trying to be picky here, I would just splice this and make it a black wire. Better than, I guess, routing it all the way across here. Avoids pinching anything. I think that's just a way cleaner way to do it. Hopefully this helps some of you out there if you're having trouble like trying to make it clean. Yeah, obviously we'll tuck that up there and all that. That's not very clean, but I think I decided I'm just going to tuck it underneath the carpet. Just like that. And our trim piece should fully cover this, so you'll never ever see it at all.
If you really think about it, bologna is just hot dog pancakes. Isn't that interesting?
All right, I'm usually not a sticker guy, but this is a very nice sticker and a very nice sponsor, so I gotta put it on. Hopefully I get it on straight. It got a little wet, but no biggie.
Sticker's not the only thing getting wet tonight, I can tell you that. Look at the metallics though. Look at the metallics.
We got everything put back together and buttoned up on the driver's side, carpet and everything put back together. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump on to the passenger side. This side should be the same process and actually a lot easier because we don't have to route a wire into the dash. We just have to route it through here. And then it's obviously gonna come out somewhere right here, which will go right into our connection right there. And all of this will get tucked underneath this carpet. So we'll go ahead and knock that out and see what this thing looks like all put together. This door panel all put back together. Now we're gonna go underneath the car and look at the wiring that we did. As you can see, we got these 2 blue wires spliced together and connected into this fuse tap right here. I actually changed the fuse to a 7.5 to a 3 because there's only one fuse that runs off both of these. So that should be good. We're gonna tack this underneath the carpet. Next, we're gonna put back all this trim, hook up the battery, and see what these things look like in the night. Well guys, it's pretty much gonna be it for the install on these tow mirrors from Boost Auto. Here is a before and after. As you can see in the before, the vision is pretty poor. You cannot really see much. You have to really lean up if you want to see the bottom of the G35. And that little side mirror right there is just really difficult to see. You don't really look through that at all. Now with the new mirrors, you get a lot more vertical visibility as well as horizontal visibility, especially with that lower portion. You can see pretty much everything and it's not a strain to look at. And I'm gonna close out this video by saying thanks again to Boost Auto for sending me out these mirrors. If you guys wanna pick them up, the link will be in the description. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video.